So Bitcoin is again about 100,000 US dollars, and also we see that the Bitcoin price is now standing still over 100,000 US dollars. So we have to talk this episode about the next price targets of the Bitcoin price, and also when we have a look on the crypto bubbles, we can see that the dip was completely buyed up. So if you also see a lot of coins in the altcoin market are pumping now again to the upside, also like Link 30% into the profits, and also like FTM or IOTA or Gala Games recover very, very fast. What's exactly what we're also expecting the last days, because when we are looking now at the total three, we can also see that we have seen the harsh rejection of the 3.6 trillion dollar market down. What was it? How many percent? Was like 10% the dip, and then we recover very, very fast, and now reclaiming now the same level as we seen before. So now the big question is for us, can we replace also like up to this level here and break this into support and flipping also like in the real altcoin season? Or will we see a next rejection, see maybe like a little bit downwards movement or sideways movement in the Bitcoin chart? For this we have to look on the Bitcoin dominance, because the dominance is still falling down after we have like seen the last pump from like 5%. Now the Bitcoin dominance is again falling down. It also remains like the altcoins are pumping now again back. So when we have also look again on the Bitcoin dominance, I really want to see that the Bitcoin dominance is falling down when we see here on the daily chart to our level, like here where the altcoin run in 2021 was really happening. But let's move on to the Bitcoin chart, and we see that Bitcoin is finally breaking back over the 100,000 US dollars. When we go here to the 4-hourly chart, we can see we flipped here exactly our zone we marked out in the videos before. So if you missed this episode before, just go a few videos back, that we are talking about this level here is a very strong level we have to break before we want to see the next move to the upside. So for me, the next price target would be all the way up like the all-time high, but it's also like possible that we're flipping like this level we have here now before. We can leave it like a little bit, maybe like there, that we turn this in support. So we need to get a retest of this and then see the next move potentially like to 105,000, maybe also higher. I told also in my community, what I created on Patreon, completely new for you. I gave you already a trade setup there. So if you don't be part of this community, just go under the video, then the video description, that I post a lot of stuff in the Patreon community, so check this definitely out. But let's go back to the Bitcoin chart, because here we can also see that if we're going back here to this level, we can potentially get a new entry and trade this all the way up to the all-time high. So at the all-time high, I would definitely take some profits, but not all of the table. I would also keep a position running, because it's heavily likely that we are smashing through the all-time high to 105,000 US dollars. Latestly there, I would take profits. But it can be also like a very scenario that we are getting a rejection on the all-time high and see a retest again, because when we are looking on the liquidation heat map, on the 24-hour chart, we built a lot of liquidity down on the 99,500 to the 90,000 US dollar level. So it could be also like a move that we are cleaning up this and then shooting back to the upside, where it would be all the way this level here, as we mentioned here on the chart. So there would be a perfect entry to catch this move. And when we go on the weekly liquidation map, we can also see that a lot of shorts was liquidated. And when we go on the weekly time frame, we can also see that a lot of liquidity is sitting above in the short liquidity is sitting above like 104,000 US dollars, 105,000 US dollars. So that would be also the next price target we should also aim for, the next price zones on the Bitcoin charts. When we have also a look on the Bitcoin spot ETF inflows, we can see that especially like yesterday, a lot of Bitcoins was bought up by the spot ETF holders, and also like the whole week before, we can see heavily big inflows from the spot ETFs, which also like showing on the totals free, which we have seen in the beginning of the video, a lot of money is flowing into the crypto market. Also the position Tau and Render I gave you in the video before is now big in profit. So everybody who catch this position on spot or on leverage should be all the way up like 10 to 15% on Render or also on Tau. So everyone who do DCA in the last few, I would say like 24 hours should be all the way up like between 10 to 15% on the every coin. So Sui also like 30%, Render 12%, also like Filecoin 12%, and also Blender, I gave this trade in my community, also up 25%. So congratulations on all who take the risk and also buy in this market where everybody is crying that we are leaving like the bull run. So congratulations and all. So everyone who wants more updates like this, make sure to subscribe to this channel and also join my Patreon group. And then we see in the next video.